San Francisco has a lot of hills. The sunrise is beautiful. And walk is a good way to start the day.
This morning, Owen was in another training that had lunch afterwards, and I think they're now kind of out and about. And so let's check back in with Owen and kind of ask him how this morning has been going and what he's been learning.
Hello, Charlie in the world. We sat in an office room with 10 or 12 guys in different random chairs, and we kind of shared roughly 2 minutes of our history of what our current church situation looked like, and then we spent time talking about character, and that the character is the most important thing. Like, that you can learn the skills, you can develop those things, but if you have someone with bad character, like, it just goes bad quickly. Develop character, look for character, and then the rest God can figure out. So in the afternoon, we looked at Mark 7, and Mark 7 talks about the Pharisees who they were upholding the traditions of men more than the commandments of God. And so we literally took a whiteboard, so I was really happy because I love whiteboards, and we, on one side, we said, okay, what are the commands of God? What are the things that are non-negotiable? Like, this, we have to do this. And then we said, on the other side, what are some of the traditions of men, things that maybe we've always done or we do in this culture? They're not bad, they're optional, they're not commands of God.
What I noticed right away when I met you guys is that, one, you're just joking with each other, some of the other gentlemen that were a part of the church intensive, but also, like, you were engaged in good conversation, and you guys maybe differed on some different points about kind of what you do with what you believe, but at the same time, you're like in it together and learning from each other. And I just got to stand there and be like, this is awesome. And then that just carried over into dinner, and you guys were sharing just different things that you've been learning and maybe perspectives that have shifted.
The thing for me is just the desire not to really take shepherding seriously, and then how we actually have people in our midst that can shepherd and already are shepherding, and just to like kind of affirm that and challenge them to do more of that.
As we were walking back, we chose to walk back. We've been doing a lot of walking, and yeah, I feel my legs are a little sore, but I've just been really struck by the way the conversation that you have when you're walking. And I know that maybe it seems kind of silly, but just to be able to think back on the day, reflect on the day, and share kind of what God has been putting on our hearts. And that, since our days have looked very different, what we've been thinking about has been very different, but they're also like tied together. And so I'm just really thankful for even that simple thing of being able to walk.
Deuteronomy 6, the Shema of the Jews is to teach these commands as you walk along the way is part of that. And obviously they didn't have cars. It wasn't like they had that option, and you can process driving. It's not no magical formula, but there is something about walking and exerting energy, and then like being able to process as you're walking past stores and sirens, and like I wouldn't trade these walks for anything. They're really valuable.
That's, I think, pretty much all we got for now. Another awesome day.
Until tomorrow.
Until tomorrow.